Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Voice TV back again with the another Talk Voice news, a different one today from yesterday. Obviously, trying to keep these themes in, especially with the international break coming in, and obviously we are the interaction shows that we are doing, they are doing quite well. Today's one we are talking about the first captaincy debate. Obviously, a lot of people are actually debating about who should be captain. Obviously, it seems to be a very popular debate that is going on at the minute. There's a lot of talk at the minute about who should be captain and that should it be Colback, should it be Robin, should it be Walsh, should it be McKenna, could it be anyone else, could it be Harry Arter? Captain has been taught about that as well, so we are interested in knowing what you guys do think to it, because obviously it's a big one. Do you get your comments coming in on the channel? Obviously we are live on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, so we are live on quite a bit of social media, which is quite nice. But obviously there's been a lot of talk about who should be captain, because we had quite a few players over this season. We had Robin start with, Harry Arter took it, Jack Colback been captain for the last couple of games this season as well. So there have been a lot of people taking Finney under Finney, which is quite nice, because obviously we are starting to get a lot more leaders in the squad, which is nice. But obviously, who would be your main captain and who would be your vice captain? Because obviously we all know that Michael Dawson is the club captain. They didn't show that, but it's not even in the squad, even not in the Finney squad, in the 25-man squad, which they do have. So question got to be, who is club captain now? Who is the main captain who you would go for? Because it looks like it is Jack Colback that is going to be manager, club captain. So if Jack Colback going to be full-time captain, or is he going to be a Stockport Wales? Chris Hooton is getting to know this one a lot more better. It seems that way at the minute. Obviously, James just said Arthur McKenna as captain. Obviously, Chris Hooton not really mentioned about captain. It just kind of gave it to Grabbing on and Colback whilst he's starting to learn about the place and who the leaders, who isn't the leaders of the club. So it does feel like that he is starting to get to know players a lot more. But I imagine that he will know a lot more about who he wants to be captain before too long, because obviously it's always been nice if we do know on who they want as captain, and that if they do, then they need to really, hopefully they can confirm it before the end of this international break, because obviously we set up people down, and if we're giving it to different players, different games or anything, it just won't settle. Obviously Carson McKenna should be captain. I think it does sound, a lot of people are bringing towards McKenna as captain. I'm going to do a poll on the Twitter feed just to try and see who that side of things. Obviously, there's a lot of talk saying that Joe Walsh should be up there. But it is quite interesting to say at least that who fans would want a captain, because it is quite good that quite a few different people are wanting Finney, and it does read a lot more to like McKenna, because obviously he has been captain of he has been captain of Aberdeen. He has got the international experience as well. So it does look like it does get swing to more McKenna because of all them things. Obviously, a lot of people are liking his attitude as well. Even Lee Gabby said definitely McKenna. So it does swing more to McKenna more because of like his experience and his leadership, and he is one at the back in which we do need. And could he take that mantle piece off to play? I know he said in the saying that switch between Championship and the Scottish Premier League wasn't that much, which it's normal. But obviously, could he take that mantle piece off being captain straight away? Cole said wasn't McKenna captain of the Dons? He was the captain of Dons as well, which holds him up quite a bit. I mean, he is quite young, and for him to actually be captain of Dons as well, it would be a huge honour for him. So it does look like that he could be in line for to be the captain. I mean, imagine that Precinct don't want to announce anything, especially with Dawson being player coach. That Dawson is club captain. So, but it'd be interesting to see why don't you just announce it saying, yeah, we've got Dawson as club captain and McKenna's more the football captain. That one I don't get why they properly announced it to say these are the captains. Why can't we actually do this and this? Right, so it's interesting to say at least what why we haven't mentioned it, but it is what we are talking about. So, and we are sponsored by Morrison's Diet Lemonade today. So, it's interesting to say at least that we haven't really confirmed anything, but obviously it is quite a good debate topic. I know a lot of people are swinging to McKenna, but I know quite a few people are wanting to say, oh, couple saying, oh, grab him because it was unfair to take the captaincy off and then everything else. So it's interesting to say the least, but it's one of them ones that I think it's probably going to take a while before who can just decide, unless if he has his own man who he is going to be in and actually make captain, because he probably got his tried and tested captain. So why am I keep saying manager instead of captain today? I never know. But yeah, it's quite an interesting one. But obviously with Forest, I just hope that they do decide before anything, because I think that if they do, then it will just settle everyone down. Or are the players actually happy to actually continue with what they are doing? And actually, if Colback not named captain and Dawson is, then is Colback the new one? Or if Colback misses 3 games because of injury, who's going to be captain then, especially if Robin's not playing? So there isn't much like a fast captain, a match day captain, or anything. So that way, I do feel like that Forest need to actually improve on in a way. So it's interesting, but sometimes I do think Forest need to actually get this sort of before they actually continue, because it's nice to know. Keep your comments coming in as per usual. I do enjoy the interaction that we do have on air, because obviously, especially with lockdown, and obviously it keeps Forest fans keeping talking to each other, and that it's good for everyone to be in contact. So do keep up the channel as well with the super chat with the stars on all the social medias. Keep up the channel as well. But I do feel like that it is a growing channel where we are forever going. So I've got one share. This is nice. But yeah, I do think that Forest need to really, really step up and actually can we actually get this thing of captain sorted, and actually he could be captain for Forest, so that's still only other thing. But it is Forest we are talking about, and they might not even an actual thing yet. They might just do it by anything. A lot of you was talking on my stream yesterday, and actually heard me say, "Oh, I got a very interesting message." Had a bit of chit chat, and sounds like that things could hit the fan with Forest before end of the year. Just waiting for more information on it, but it does sound like that things could be really hitting the fan in terms of what could be happening. So, it'd be interesting, but to see what does happen. But I do think that hopefully that whatever happened, it does happen. I mean, a lot of you probably thinking about the year we will be around this conspiracy theory about the boardroom level was getting involved with it. I was told yesterday that the boardroom level did get involved with Sabri, saying that don't play with Bill because he weren't going to Olympiacos. So that was near enough being pointed out that Yuri Ribeiro wasn't allowed to play because obviously he weren't allowed to go to Olympiacos. I don't know if Chris Utinas came in and actually said he's playing and actually put his stamp on it. So, but it sounds like a lot of things are going on boardroom level at Forest, and a lot is happening. So it will be interesting to see what will happen. So on the Twitter poll, Kennedy's winning is on 53%, Wall 20%, Arthur 16%, Recover only 11%. So 21 votes have been finished on it. So it does look like that McKenna is the more option to be captain, whereas Paul's could be vice captain. So it does look like the Centaurs are winning the battle for the captaincy, which doesn't surprise me to say the least, because obviously it is nice that they're with it, but obviously it's interesting to see why do people actually like, why do they want talk about, why do they want Arthur, why do they want all third choice when McKenna's here. So it's quite an interesting question to put out. I do feel like that McKenna is the suitable captain that out of the players that we do have. Didn't know Chad did that, but obviously Chris Houston probably not really looked into the facts about it. But it's interesting to say the least. So, but hopefully that they do actually sort it out and actually confirm it. But obviously, it's been a really good chit chat on it. I mean, get your comments coming in as per usual, because obviously we do enjoy these interaction shows. And that the only reason I came on earlier today is because I've got a bit of a busy afternoon and I weren't sure if I could get on or not. So that was more of a choice for me to come on earlier. I mean, I probably will be posting things on Friday just to, or even try to schedule things now just to finish. But it will be interesting to see what does actually happen at the Super Red. So, but I totally agree. It does look like McKenna is the preferred choice to be captain of Forest. So, yeah. I'd like to say thank you for watching this.